So what were we just talking about? Ringing bells.
Yeah.
Connecting the dots.
Yeah.
So if the bells aren't ringing for me and I'm not connecting the dots, I'm not too alive, am I?
No.
That would be a level of consciousness below what was considered to be human. Can we say that?
Yeah.
Like animal or bug, right? Like how I guess it's possible to get to the point where you really forget that there's dots to connect.
Really?
And even if there were, why bother connecting them anyway, right?
That's true.
Because they never lead anywhere. Except up my own bum, basically.
That's a word that.
Now, why are you agreeing with everything I say today?
It's true.
It's true. No bullshit in this? I mean, like,
No.
come on, there's got to be some somewhere.
Not that I know of.
So, is it fairly safe to say, you being an expert pervert and all, and an honorable crackhead, which I'm holding forth as debatable right now, but anyway, we marketed you as thus. The thing is, it's beginning to appear to both you and me as if what we've got here are about 7 billion insistently retarded bugs.
Yeah.
Stumbling around this planet, trying to stick their poker into something to suck some life out, right? As much as I can without being seen. Kind of like the bed bug mentality, right? Wait till my victim goes to sleep and then suck.
Yeah, really.
Poke it in, hope they don't wake up. I got stuff that ensures it doesn't even bother them when I'm sticking it in. Kind of like freezing, you know. I studied this bed bug thing. It's an amazing piece of engineering. It reminds me so much of human mentality currently. It's amazing. The similarities are striking beyond what's safe to entertain. So we have insistently retarded. So I get to be king of 7 billion insistently retarded bed bugs.
Yeah.
That's what you tell me.
Yeah.
This is my prize.
Yeah. Enjoy it.
I do have a possibility of having a queen, though. That's true. Is it not?
Good. Make sure she's got lots of jab eggs.
Lots of jabs. And strong elbows. Anyway, so, but basically this is if you're doing an audit, which is what I started to do a number of months ago, of what we've actually got here, to see what in fact is present on the planet now in the way of beings, and basically, without exaggeration, without whistling Dixie in the slightest degree, I'm here to let you know that from the point of view of heaven, and from the point of view of even mentally healthy human, you know, which is something you have no idea of. None of you. You're psychiatrists, you're fucking PhDs, Rhodes Scholars, geriatric appointees to any goddamn board of directors you've got going. Still haven't got the faintest fucking clue what they're doing. Or who they are. And if they have the slightest notion of who they are, they're doing their best to hide it from their fellows.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't like who they are. If I'm trying to hide something, it means I've got something I'm not supposed to have, or I'm ashamed of it, right? Like, otherwise, why hide stuff?
Right.
Like, you know, I was so many years fucking devastated at the honor of being king of the fucking world. I didn't want to tell anybody. And circumstances led to me having to come to grips with this in short order, and the problem is there's no mental health on this planet right now.
No.
Like, nobody has mental health. Not the Queen, not the Pope, nobody. Like, and all mental health is the being as it's engineered and designed to be, fully present. Unperverted, undefiled, unhomogenized, unique, in its own stellar fucking snowflake, pristine character.
Right.
That is mental health. And we are so perverting ourselves sexually, just in one domain alone. Forget about domination, control, forget about war, forget about finance, forget about intellectual theorizing and property and everything else. Just sexually, we're so twisted by the age of 3 in the process of our acculturation that, according to Sigmund Freud and every psychiatrist since, because I've heard no significant disagreement with this assertion, that humanity presents, 100% of human beings present as homicidal, polymorphous, perverse by age 3. So, and this is 100 years ago, Sigmund Freud told the world, listen, your kids are sexually active by the time they're 3. Nobody listened. Nope, that's Sigmund Freud. He didn't know what I'm talking about. He just one of them, weirdo commie freaks or something, And children don't get no idea about sex until they get their period. It's the period that springs on the boys. Actually, that's a new twist of my own, just invented it. Never heard it before. Like animals, The mares in heat in the field, every stallion's alert. That's different with human beings, isn't it?
Not much.
Well, I guess. But it is a little, though. There's a little bit of difference, right? Like, not much, you're right. Like, the feelings of looking for the strongest seated male, basically, right?
Yeah.
First and foremost. And the best place to find that is generally in a good provider or a guy that can ward off enemies. So I'm willing to put up with a man who can't possibly even begin to understand me, right, or have any idea what makes me tick or what I enjoy as a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm willing to settle for that because he can protect me from other men's intrusions because I'm living in fear all my life. I'm female, I'm living in fear of rape, I'm living in fear of being taken advantage of, I'm living in fear of being molested, I live in fear of being vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see that vulnerability is cause for death and annihilation and validation for sure in my world.
That's true.
Right? And somebody's got this idea. This is how it's supposed to be. I wonder who has that idea. Do you know anybody who has that idea?
No.
Somebody told me that everybody has that idea. But you know what? Everybody I've talked to never had that idea. But that's how everybody... How come, if nobody has that idea, then how come that's the way it is? Can you explain that to me? Other than the fact that you are having a field day, I mean, there's got to be some other factors that add to this, like laziness, I would theorize, right? Like laziness would be, if I decide to buy into my own laziness, that would be exacerbative of my stupor. Can we say this?
Mm-hmm.
You're too friendly today. What the fuck are you hiding? What are you bullshitting me about? But that would be true, wouldn't it? Like, so what are we doing? Like I have no idea what it's like to live like that. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Like, none. Like, what does a man do with himself if he's got no purpose to his life? Get stoned. What do you do? You put up with life, right? Like,
yeah.
So, You mean tell me that I got not only 7 billion perverted, insistently retarded individuals, but they're all running around, stumbling around, putting up with everything?
Yeah.
But they don't want to die.
Right.
Oh, God. You're a fabulous case in point. But his whole life not giving a shit, now he doesn't want to die. But I think that's kind of waning too, isn't it? Like, your fear of death now, is it like, is it the same as it always was?
No.
No? It's a kind of comforting prospect, really. You know, they don't have to have this particular aggregate of tissue attached to me forever.
Yeah.
I get to trade it in every once in a while.
Get a new part.
A new fart. A new fart and a new burp. You know. Gotta get me a new cruise. Anyway, but so the thing is that there's levels of consciousness. Can we say this is the truth? There are levels of consciousness that are available to me as a human being, but they require they require something to get to them. They require the worship of the true.
That's true.
Basically.
That's true.
I can't get it any simpler than that, right? Like, or trickier, or cuter, or make it wrap it up any prettier than that, right? Like,
No.
the truth is, you got to worship the true to access any level of consciousness beyond that of a bedbug.
Yeah.
Fuck. Huh. You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
I mean, okay, can I just say it's true that I worship my perversions, just continue to worship my perversions?
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah.
But there's a cost for doing that, like that, because there's a cost for ignoring the dots to touch, whatever,
Yeah.
to draw. What do we do with dots? Line up the dots. What's the word for that? Sew the dots? No. Anyway, what do we do with dots? They exist, and they exist for a reason. Why would dots exist? To connect. That's what I'm looking for. Connect the dots.
So you have some place to go.
Where would be to go? Where would be a place to go? Like New York? You know, people have already been to New York, right? Like lots of people in New York.
Yeah.
And San Francisco, lots of people there too. And even Timbuktu, there's lots of people there. Can we say this?
Yeah.
Even Kathmandu, there's a goodly number of people there, right? So there's no place new to go geographically. Can we say this?
That's true.
At least on this planet.
That's true.
Antarctica is not particularly hospitable. We've seen enough of that to know that, right? Not interested in buying any real estate in Antarctica, are you?
No.
Very good. Or the North Pole.
No.
Not even close, right? So, as long as I'm on planet Earth, and these things are going to apply. Can we say that?
Mm-hmm.
And so, the first thing that applies, if I'm a human being, basically I have 5 fingers, 5 toes, and I'm not a monkey.
That's true.
Right? And I got people that nag me and trouble me with thoughts. I'm a human being. And even if that's not the case, I can be a retarded human being where I'm not troubled by any kind of thoughts, like morality, like whether it's a good idea to kill 3,000 of my own people for political addenda or not. I mean, you know, drive a couple airplanes up their bums, you know, but if it makes a cogent statement and, you know, it helps my lie along, like, why not, right? But there's a cost for that, too. Like the other cost that we were talking about before I got sidetracked, right? Like there's cost for making wrong decisions.
Yeah.
Huh. And the cost is I get to stay at the level of consciousness of a bedbug.
Yeah.
Huh. Assuming I get no increase.
That's true.
So I do stupid shit, I get no increase.
That's true.
Huh. I don't do stupid shit, I get increase, you're telling me.
Yeah.
Is this for sure?
Yeah.
Even if it's not for sure, what's for sure is if I continue to do stupid stuff, I'm for sure not going to get any altitude.
That's true.
Like if I'm not hungry to cross the dots, if I'm not hungry to worship the truth, I'm fucked, basically. And if you're alive on this planet today, so are you. You need help. And I got the Honorable Crackhead here. Going to help you out.